Robert Stewart Jason, African-American pathologist, born 1901, died 1984. Robert Stewart Jason was the first African-American to earn a PhD in pathology. Jason had a medical degree as well and served as head of the Department of Pathology at Howard University, and later as Dean of its College of Medicine. During his last years at Howard, he was coordinator for design and planning of its new university hospital. In recognition of his many contributions to the university, the Department of Pathology at Howard's College of Medicine established in 1967 the Robert Stewart Jason Award in Pathology. Robert Stewart Jason was born in Santurce, Puerto Rico, on November 29, 1901. He was the son of Reverend Howard Talbot Jason, a Presbyterian missionary who was originally from Maryland, and his missionary wife, Lena B. Wright Jason. After attending local schools in Corozal, Puerto Rico, and graduating from the Polytechnic Institute of St. Germain, Puerto Rico, Jason entered Lincoln University in Pennsylvania and received his BA degree in 1924. He then attended the Howard University College of Medicine in Washington, D.C., and was awarded his MD degree in 1928. From the local schools of Puerto Rico through college and medical school, Jason was regularly ranked first in his class. In 1929, he completed his internship at Freeman's Hospital in Washington, D.C., and chose to continue his studies at the University of Chicago, where he was awarded his PhD in pathology in 1932. During that time, Jason joined the medical faculty at Howard's College of Medicine as an assistant professor of pathology. In 1934, he became associate professor and acting head of the Department of Pathology, and by 1937, he was the department head and a full professor as well. He then served as vice dean of College of Medicine from 1946 to 1953, and as dean from 1955 to 1965. In that year, he took on a new position as coordinator for the design and planning stages of a new facility to replace Howard's old Freeman's Hospital. He retired as professor emeritus in 1970 and lived in San Diego, California before moving to New York City in 1970. As a pathologist, he was concerned with the structural and functional changes in cells, tissues, and organs caused by disease, and he focused primarily during his research career on the pathology of syphilis and tuberculosis. As department head and dean, he ran an extremely efficient operation, and these same skills were used to plan and organize Howard's new hospital. Besides research, teaching, and administration, Jason held many professional appointments. He was a consultant in pathology to the National Institutes of Health from 1955 to 1970, consultant to the Veterans Administration Hospital from 1960 to 1970, member of the International Committee on Health of the Agency for International Development, and member of the National Advisory Council on Education for the Health Professions from 1964 to 1968. Jason also received several honors and awards during his long career. Besides 2 honorary doctorates and several awards from Howard University, he received the Professional Achievement Award given by the University of Chicago Alumni Association in 1970, and the Distinguished Service Award of the National Medical Association in 1969. Jason considered the most significant honor he received to be Howard University's College of Medicine naming an award after him in 1967. According to the Journal of the National Medical Association, quote, "It is presented to a graduating student chosen on the basis of distinguished scholastic achievements, demonstrated interest in fundamental aspects of disease, integrity, self-discipline, and compassion, attributes common to the recipient and Dr. Robert S. Jason," unquote. Jason was a volunteer with the American Cancer Society, as well as a member of the American Medical Association, the American Association of Pathologists and Bacteriologists, and the International Academy of Pathologists. He was also a fellow of the College of American Pathologists and belonged to Alpha Omega Alpha, a national medical honor society, Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity, and the Alpha Pi Bow of Sigma Pi Phi fraternity. Jason died of Alzheimer's disease at his home in New York City on April 6, 1984. He was survived by his wife and former Elizabeth Gaddis, a daughter, Mrs. Jean Elizabeth Wright, a son, Robert S. Jason Jr., M.D., and one brother and 4 sisters. Citations are in the description.